So if you follow my channel, you're familiar with this gun. It's a very historical gun. It's my first AK and my second SBR. And it's the first gun that Jacob the Carpetbagger ever shot in his whole life. But there's one gun here that JunkFoodZombie brought. This guy's like the luckiest person on the planet. His wife told him, go buy this gun. It's a VEPR. What's the exact model number on this one?
That's the AK-47-11. Mouthful, isn't it?
So if you keep up with the news, you'll know that this gun is no longer being imported from Russia. And this lucky devil here bought it literally about, what, 5-6 days before that ban was announced?
I ordered it on Saturday and the ban went through, I think, on like Monday.
So, talk about lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my 10th anniversary present. So
should have bought like 5 or 6 more and put them on Gunbroker.
Like other people are.
Yeah. We don't, we're not proponents of price gouging, though. So we're going to take a few shots with it here, see how it compares to the SBR. That one's got, I believe, a 16-inch barrel, whereas mine has a 10.5. And see how they feel, see how the recoil impulse is different, and just feel the quality. I've never shot this gun before, and I don't think JunkFoodZombie here shot it a whole lot.
I have not shot it yet.
He has not shot it yet. I remember that now. But even being a brand new gun, it still feels very smooth on the action. So here you got both rifles lined up side by side. And as you can see, this one has the 1.5mm receiver, whereas this one just has the 1 mil. And slightly longer barrel. It doesn't look like it's much longer here in the video, but when you hold them, you feel the difference. A lot lighter on the front end. Plus this one has, the barrel really stops right about here. And then all this is just booster. So he's going to take the very first shots with this gun from right back here. And if you're shooting a communist gun, you kind of lie in the grass a little bit and hide. So we just took the first 2 shots. Now we're going to take 2 more if we don't fall in the creek. But yeah. This is about 25 yards back from this range.
To the right, just 1 click. So that should just about do it. Now I can adjust for windage up front with the sight tool, like most AKs. But my rear sight is windage adjustable because it's the RPK sight, which is kind of a nice touch. Kind of not the most stable platform, but it'll get me on paper.
Okay, I'm going to take a few shots with this just to kind of familiarize myself again with how it feels, how the recoil impulse is, and just how it shoots. And then I'm going to grab the VEPR. One thing about these AKs, sure make it rain dirt. I've got some non-corrosive ammo because I know how JunkFoodZombie is about his guns, and he may or may not clean this one for a couple years just to see how it holds up. So as I would expect, the magazine here fits just perfect. It's a very well made gun for the price. For a lot of other guns you could get with this quality, it's really a steal that he got it for. Right now may not be so much. So let's take a few shots, see how it feels. So being a new gun, safety there is still a little tight, and I can tell it does have some extra weight on the front end there because it was a whole lot easier to get back on target. The recoil felt a little bit less, but not a whole lot different than mine, I believe. And it may just be because my shoulder's already kind of sore from shooting this metal stock. But overall, this gun will be amazing once it gets the US palm grip on here, AKT trigger.
That stock is going to go to
The stock has got to go too, although it's not terribly bad.
No, it's just really thin.
It is a little thin, especially back here. Bites into the shoulder there. And it's hollow.
It's really, but like the material's so thin, it doesn't feel to me like it'll hold up well. That's U.S. made furniture, so.
Yeah, U.S. made furniture, so they could get it into the country. He doesn't have it with him today, but this one came with a 5-round magazine.
It's actually a 10-round magazine.
Oh, a 10-round.
I do have it with me.
Let's take a look at that.
I know on KVAR's website it says that they ship with a 5-round magazine. Now I didn't get this from KVAR, but I figured that it shipped with the same 5-round magazine. This is an Arsenal magazine. Well, it's got the Arsenal marking. It is a U.S. magazine, and it does hold 10 rounds because I did put them in there. So it's you know, still New York legal, so
yeah.
It's still not a whole lot of fun. But
and if I'm not mistaken, the box said 5-round magazine that this came in, and it said this was a sporting shotgun.
yes, a 7.62 by 39 hunting shotgun.
Yeah, hunting shotgun.
I don't
Weirdest
know how many,
shotgun I've ever seen.
I don't know how many pellets you get in a 7.62 by 39.
That's about one double-aught buck, misshapen. It works.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that, I don't want to say turns me onto a gun or makes me like it more than a nice smooth action. If you ever felt like a Wilson Combat or Nighthawk 1911, just feels like glass on roller ball bearings when you rack the slide. Well, this one is not much different.
And it's brand new.
And it's brand new. Had less than 100 rounds through it. Probably less than 50 at this point.
Yeah.
But that action there. Nice.
I can't tell. I'm shooting at the bottom left target. I can't even tell if there's holes in it. Now, this is different ammo, but it shouldn't be off that much. Oh, that's why I can't see my 5 holes. There's only 1 hole. Or 4 holes, whatever it is. That's why I couldn't see them. They're all bunched up.
When you got excellent marksmanship, but it still presents a problem.
Yeah, so it's definitely hitting left. I'll have to adjust I'll adjust the sights.
So in closing, this is a very nice rifle, wonderfully made. This is a rifle that represents the true craftsmanship, and JunkFoodZombie really has me wanting a full-size AK now. But in the meantime, I guess my little SBR will have to do. I'll make it work.
Don't worry, Matt, I bought another toy for you to play with too.
Oh, another toy.
My wife's toy.
What?
Well, this part is my toy. This part is hers, but according to her last night, apparently this is hers now. So I may have to fight for it, and I might not win.
So I try to keep this channel PG rated. When this guy comes to the range, it tends to go off the rails because one time he brought a bunch of KY jelly and spread all over my Glock. Now he's talking about bringing his wife's toys and he's stroking his ACOG. I don't know about him.
I thought you said it was PG.
There we go.